Bodybags, where horror lies.
What is up, y'all? Dubby Dubbles at you again. Week 181 on the Bodybags. Recently went to the movie theaters this past weekend and me and my girl decided to go see Split. So some places say this released 2016 online, and some say 2017. So I'm gonna say 2017. I've seen it in the theaters in US this year. So, anyways, M. Night Shyamalan's new film, of course. I really don't want to go too far into the general plot, but maybe what I like about the plot. Basic Dennis, this crazy guy, ends up kidnapping these three teenage girls, knocks out the driver, who's one of the females' father, and gets in the car and uses some kind of gas to knock these girls out, and takes them to his, basically his chamber. So yeah, it's basically most of the film is the progressions between him torturing them and that kind of thing. But it does cut in and out. There's some good character development. One of the main girls, Casey, she's kind of the star of the three girls. She obviously has more of a backstory included in the film. Flashbacks and the inclusions of her backstory are really well done, creepy, and add to her character. And then all the dynamics adding with Dennis is his doctor named Dr. Fletcher, his psychiatrist, I suppose. And basically some of the documents some of their meetings and their relationship and stuff, and you get to learn more about Dennis through that. So it's really cool how you learn about the characters, and like I said, there's just really great depth to these characters, man. You can really feel for them. Fantastic acting throughout the film. Now, I felt like there should have been more character development to the other two teenage girls, maybe, but I realized that they were kind of picking, your heroine or whatever. But anyways, yeah, really well done in that. If you're a fan of M. Night Shyamalan's movies like I am, you will really appreciate this film. Especially the climax and the very end of the film. So that's all I want to say about that. Like I said, they could have added more to the other girls' backstories. One of my few minor complaints, but it's really just a nitpicky thing, because I think really well done. It is a little bit long of a film. It's right under 2 hours. So I kind of wonder if maybe 20 minutes less, it could have been even stronger of a film. That being said, it still didn't feel like it dragged really much. Really interesting cinematography in this one too. Thought it was even different for M. Night stuff. I just really have to put this movie over. Really top-notch stuff. Really tense atmosphere. Really builds suspense well. And I think it's really going to be a breakout movie for James McAvoy. He really gives a hell of a performance in this movie and steals the show. And I hope it leads to more roles and more of big-time stuff for him. I've only seen him in the X-Men, some of the newer films, and those weren't the greatest. But this one, he really got to show off his acting chops, and I was damn impressed. I thought he did a great job. One of the best horror performances I've seen in a long time, to be honest. So that had to just have this this movie. I highly recommend alone, just to really watch his performance and to see how the story develops. I really don't. I never understood the M. Night Shyamalan hate, but I'm not going to get in that debate. To each their own. The twist and that kind of thing. If that, it's always predictable to you, whatever. I think plenty of filmmakers use the twist. Even Hitchcock used the twist quite a bit, and he's one of the best filmmakers of all time. So, but whatever. I really see how this movie would be liked by even non M Night fans. I really do. I think this would appeal to a broader range of audience than maybe some of his other movies do. So, really, just classic throwback, kind of B movie feel to it. Just story and plot wise, it really does, and just really fantastic actings to really just sell the whole movie. There's really not a lot of violence or gore or that kind of stuff showcased too heavily. A lot of good suggested stuff, which I thought was really cool to see. Suggested violence, suggested torture. Things are applied and, you know, kind of hinted at. Not everything is spelled out and shown to you on the screen. So I always think that's kind of a smart, witty thing to do in horror films if it's done right. And sometimes it feels like you're shorting us. You know, if you do it the other way, you know, sometimes you want the more violence, but I think it's pulled off to perfection in this film. So enough rambling on this one. Give it a high rating, 8.5 out of 10. Definitely go check out Split. Until next week, y'all. I think we got theme week, found footage. So stay tuned, y'all. Peace.